Greetings and salutations, we're back to talk about Red Dwarf. In this case, we're looking at the episode Parallel Universe. And what happened in this episode? Well, in this episode, the plot involves the Red Dwarf crew traveling to a parallel universe where they meet alternative versions of themselves. In this case, female versions of themselves.
Hi.
Hi. How'd you do?
How do you do?
So you must be Lister.
And you are too?
Hope so.
You must be Rimmer. So am I.
Splendid.
Deb.
Dave.
Arnold.
Arlene.
Indeedy.
I'm gonna be honest, well, I do find the episode, kind of funny. I will say at times, when you think about it too much, it becomes kind of awkward. Awkward mostly just because, they're female versions of themselves, so, anyway, you could be thinking of self-narcissism, sex, something like that. But I do think it's funny how in the fact instead of a female cat for cat, it's just as a male dog, and he's basically portrayed as the biggest a junkyard dog. It's kind of funny. Especially his reaction and Cat's reaction to say, I'm not sure that is, but I need to look bigger because he's never interacted with a dog before. And I gotta say, I like the characterization of Arlene Rimmer, and the fact that she is sort of basically just a more domineering version of Arnold, since they both use a book on how to pick up people, it seems that she is more confident in her abilities to use that book to pick up the men. And we also have a bit of a plot that actually ends up affecting the future. Well, because in the past we've always in the show there's always been a point of say that Dave is going to have kids in the future. And that's when this is brought up, in the fact in the alternate universe, males give birth.
Oh, Listy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. If I'm understanding correctly, it appears that in their universe, it's the men who give birth to the babies. And as we are in their universe, you could very well possibly be up the duff, laddie.
So near the end of the episode, Dave's pregnant. And as well as, in the fact that, sad to say, but apparently near the end of this episode marked the final appearance of Norman Levitt as Holly. Although he would return in series 6. And honestly, I can see I think this episode is entertaining. I also got to say I like the bit of commentary it's trying to say with having the female alternate universe. Basically it's well, who is the first person on the moon? Nellie Armstrong and all that. And instead of the female the women's march for equality, it's the males march for equality, and they burn jock straps. Oh dear. But honestly, I gotta say this episode was entertaining as long as you didn't think about, like, all of the, you know, like, since they basically are just meeting up with female versions of themselves and all that. But what do you think of this episode? Do you like it? Put your thoughts in the comments down below.